Tonight for your health, a possible cure for back pain sufferers without major surgery. Dr. Bruce is live tonight in Santa Monica with the exclusive details. Dr. Bruce.
Michelle, I'm at Robert Forster Physical Therapy in Santa Monica. They train and take care of Olympic athletes and weekend warriors here. Now, 4 out of 5 Americans suffer from back pain at one point or another, and this may be the simplest surgical solution yet.
Let me look at your back.
Mitchell Scott's back has been hurting for 20 years. It got really bad last fall after some heavy lifting while gardening.
It started out with a twinge right next to my tailbone, and it just progressed and got worse, and every day it got a little worse.
MRI showed that Mitchell had 2 herniated discs.
You can see how this is pushing out.
Medicines and physical therapy failed to help, but Mitchell did not want major surgery, so he turned to the internet, where he found Dr. David Ditzworth's website, which offered an alternative.
It looked like a great way to treat a herniated disc.
Ditzworth calls his approach small endoscopic discectomy. He simply removes pieces of the herniated discs through a tiny scope.
It's a procedure that requires precise planning and mapping to come exactly to the spot that needs to be treated in the spine.
That planning begins with a test called the discogram.
After numbing the area, Dr. Ditzworth injects dye right into the bad disc. A CAT scan then shows him the exact route he has to follow with the scope to cure the problem.
The next day, Mitchell went to surgery. He remained awake as the doctor numbed his back and made a very small incision, only about 2/10 of an inch. Using the CAT scan as a guide, the doctor inserted the scope and a tiny grasper, which he uses to remove disc fragments that are pressing on nerves. It took only 30 minutes to treat the first disc. The second disc took even less time. With only a bandage covering the incision, Mitchell was able to leave the hospital a couple of hours later. Early the next morning,
I'm glad it worked out for you, Mitchell.
After spending the night with his parents in La Crescenta, Mitchell was ready to head back home to Templeton just in time for his daughter's soccer game.
It would be hard for her to believe that I've had back surgery one day and come to her soccer game the next day. I feel great.
Now, Mitchell had his surgery exactly 3 weeks ago. We spoke to him this morning, and he said the pain that he has had for 20 years is completely gone. Live from Santa Monica, I'm Dr. Bruce Hensel, Channel 4 News. Chuck, Michelle, back to you.
Boy, once again, great...